Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of The Most Beautiful Woman in the World is sitting right
I'm trying to
there.
find scissors, but you confiscated.
Oh,
my little ones.
Do I have them?
Well, they must be. I don't know. Just...
Well, anyway, people.
We're just having fun, aren't we?
Yeah. So, the three of us went on a walk, and two of us went on a walk before that. So there's a little boy down here who I think is worn out.
Collapsing?
Is he? And he's on the cool floor rather than laying on top of the carpet or something, the rug. So that means he's
kaput.
Yeah. And we went to the Red Shed. It's the Red Shed, not Red Barn, right?
Red Shed.
Okay. Red Shed.
Traded off a few things.
Yeah. And at least mine's already gone.
Well, you drank so fast.
Yeah. And I don't know if the reason I eat fast and drink fast is
because of the situations you were in when you were younger.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, because like we only had like 30 minutes for meals, and
you didn't want other kids to steal it either.
Yeah. So maybe it's a bad habit I need to break. It's hard to break in habits that are
50 years old.
Yeah.
Almost.
So, yeah. So anyway, my wife saw, was it PlayStation?
PlayStation and PlayStation 2.
PlayStation and PlayStation 2, and they had games for them. Do you remember how much the games cost?
I think $2.
Oh wow, $2. So let's see, the Game Station I think was 20, and the Game Station 2 is 35, I believe.
30 or 35.
So I'm gonna share this video with Pamperchew because I know he likes old electronics and things like that. And on that point, they had a microphone for. But.
Does Kat have a computer, or does she have a
cell phone?
Doesn't have a computer.
You know, the microphone that they had at the Red Shed would not work for this. See, it's the wrong type of connection. It's probably meant for a newer.
You don't think that blue one would work?
No, it was the wrong kind of connection.
Oh.
And it was what, $20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just thought.
So what we need for this, because we're probably going to need this before much longer, we need an antenna, microphone, and it would be good to go ahead and get tubes. They have a tube tester there for $65. No, we can't afford $65. They also have an 8mm projector, which we would like to get, because we have 8mm film.
CB radio.
Yeah, they have CB radio. Some were pretty cheap. Some were like $20, I think, but I think they had some inside for like $7. Of course, I can't really see, so I think that's what it was. They had a fishing pole for my wife, $4, and she has a nice reel. I bought her a nice reel for Christmas. That wasn't her like special gift. Her special gift was the.
I still haven't figured out how to operate it yet.
Yeah, the what do you call it again?
Serger.
Serger. That was
quite intimidating, even to look at.
That was her special gift. But I just figured, you know, the reel, that way she and I can fish together, because I like to fish, and that'll give us something to do together.
Oh, and if you live in New Hampshire, Free Fishing Day is June 1st.
If you didn't hear that, June 1st, Free Fishing Day.
In New Hampshire.
In New Hampshire. Also called New Cary.
I doubt that.
That's what I call it, people. But anyway, Pamperchew. That's part of the. Can't really see much of it, but that's part of it up there, and then. And then we have. Now You're Talking. I think Now You're Talking is the only ham radio. They had a shortwave radio or just a receiver in there, but we didn't get that. But see, I have these books, and I don't know what that.
We were too desperate to.
Yeah, we wanted soda and candy bar pretty bad.
Yeah, say it's an addiction, but what can you do?
Yeah. So, Pamperchu, if you come across any, what I really like for the antenna for that is a stealth antenna. Because I'm not going to get a license unless I absolutely have to. Oh, that's a green balloon. So anyway, we looked for something for our daughter, but they didn't really have anything. You never know what they're going to have. You know, I'm surprised they bought the stuff we had with us.
Well, it was brand new, so
yeah.
Whoever buys it gets a good thing.
And guess what they're going to hold? Guess what they're going to hold for me? A guitar. It's not a classical guitar. This is a.
What is it? The fretboard needs to be replaced.
The pick guard.
Pick guard.
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch videos here on the YouTube to learn how to play the guitar, and maybe I should look on Paperback Swap, see if they have
guitar music or sheet music or something.
Well, like learn how to play.
Yeah.
That's available. I mean, you know, the thing is, you can also buy books.
They're expensive. Maybe you can look on Amazon and see how much they have them on.
Oh
there
yeah,
for.
used one. Yeah.
Used ones.
Oh, see, my wife knows things. I mean, she's smart. I'm like, well, she figured it out, and I'm like, okay, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So anyway, so
I still have the guitar that my brother sent me from Thailand, but that was probably in the 90s. I got rid of it. It was starting to come apart.
But he was old, you said.
Yeah, it was probably 25 years old.
So, I already have an idea for a song that I'd like to learn to play for my wife, because that's the first thing I'm going to do is learn to play a song for her. So,
German?
No, a John Denver song.
Oh, I'm of German descent, that's why I play German.
So, and by the way...
don't blame me for Hitler.
Yeah. And remember, Hitler was actually Austrian people.
My family was over here a long time before he ever existed.
So, our daughter, what stock do you come from? Do you know? It doesn't matter, but... if you know, it's like I like to read things about the Irish and the Celts and the Spanish Celts. The Spanish Celts were the Celtibrarians, but my hometown was Celtic at one time. Cadiz, España. But I remember talking to my aunt in Virginia, and the little town I was staying in Texas for a few months. She was like, how do you say that? Like, De Leon. She's like, oh, I can't say it like that. I'm like, that's okay, you don't have to. I mean,
I'm surprised that Dublin was in...
Dublin, Texas, yeah.
Yeah.
But they make Dublin Dr. Pepper, or did.
Well, I mean, Dublin, Ireland, you know.
No. And Dublin, Texas is not as big as Dublin, Ireland. But, anyway,
Didn't they make them stop selling the
yeah.
Dr. Pepper or quit making it? Close the plant down?
Yeah, because they were selling it outside of the area, and...
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah. Because I think the main bottling plant's in Waco.
God forbid that... Who is it? Coke owns it? If they can't get...
I don't know. Everything's owned by like just a few corporations nowadays. Yeah.
I want some more RC Cola.
Oh gosh, we want some RC Cola so bad.
There's one restaurant up here that actually serves it too.
And we did find it at the Hinsdale Walmart, so we really need to go back to the
Hinsdale?
Yeah, and they had chorizo at Hinsdale Walmart.
Yeah, I'm surprised they had that too.
Yeah, I mean they have chorizo up here, but it's more like Spanish chorizo, even though it's not really Spanish chorizo.
I wish they had low-fat chorizo.
Yeah.
It's kind of greasy.
Yeah. And did you get a...
what?
When we were in San Antonio, because we got there about noontime, right?
Yeah.
We just had lunch.
Yep.
Did we have dinner there?
What?
Did we have dinner in San Antonio?
No, we didn't really
eat dinner.
I think we had a hot dog or something from the
where we saw
gas station.
That poor starving dog.
Yes.
Yeah. We bought the dog
a hot dog.
Yeah. which hopefully he or she appreciated. But
oh yeah, they did. She did, because she gulped it down pretty fast.
But
Bun and all, I thought about buying a whole package of hot dogs and just giving them to her, just opening up the package and putting them on the ground for her.
She would have appreciated it, that's for sure. Was she pregnant? Was she with nursing?
She was skinny as a rail.
San Antonio can get really bad for strays. A lot of people just don't care. It's sad. I went to the...
Well, the people aren't much more than strays.
I went to the pound once because they had like a discount for vaccinating your pets, and I went in there to get Bridget's vaccination, and this lady comes in there with this beautiful puppy. Oh, I want this dog put down. And they asked why, and she said, well, because she's chewing things. That's what dogs do.
She's a puppy, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Bat.
And those people, the people that worked there, they weren't happy with this lady.
I hope they yelled and screamed at her.
They didn't.
I would have.
They should have, but you could tell they weren't.
I would have.
Yeah.
I said, look, you damn biatch.
Yeah. That's what dogs do, especially puppies.
Yeah, she's a puppy, you know, she's still teething. She's like a baby.
Poor
Idiot.
thing. But anyway, so I just
you know
noticed.
have sympathy for people, don't you? Well, there are some brain dead ones that you want to clunk them on the head.
We have 2 tins. I didn't realize that they're both empty. These tins.
Oh.
This is a good show they have on. This guy goes around New Hampshire. He's like doing caves and stuff. Now he's doing Yankee yards. You know, when I was basically living in Texas, you know, to call somebody a Yankee was an insult. Up here, call somebody a Yankee, that's just what they are. It's not an insult. You know?
Oh, tell them about the transfer station shutting down their reuse shed. It's crazy.
The transfer station, i.e. the Keene dump.
Well, I think they take the garbage to larger dumps from there too.
Oh. They used to have a little shed area.
They call the reuse recycle shed.
And like, if you didn't want to throw something out because it was still usable for someone, you could take it over there and just leave it. You know, and we went over there a few times. I mean, there were times we went over there, we didn't find anything we needed.
We got computer software, we got the clippers for Lucky, we got what was now our island in the kitchen, a cabinet, like a record cabinet.
So, you know, it's good things sometimes.
I even got wax hook kit.
Oh yeah. Have you finished it yet?
Not yet, but I'm near.
So,
more pressing matters too.
For some reason they decided to
stop doing it.
I mean, that saves landfill space, people.
And they have curb alerts too up here. People put stuff out by the curb and they'll put it on Craigslist or something, or just stack it out by the curb and leave it. You can take whatever you want.
Yeah, we found like those encyclopedia. I think we found those in Mass, maybe.
Yeah, we were going somewhere in Massachusetts, and I think that was the first time we went to Aldi. We got kind of turned around.
Oh, okay.
And they were sitting outside of a business. I think there's 3 boxes of them, wasn't there?
Yeah, something like that. And then another time here in New Cary, we were driving some back road. Every road up here is a back road. And
warmer weather is good picking weather up here.
And there was a whole bunch of boxes of books. And there were a lot of, like, maybe a minister died or something.
Or retired or something.
Yeah. Because they were, you know, religious.
Things.
So, but you know, that reuse shed, you know, that helped keep the landfills from filling up with stuff that's perfectly fine. It's really sad. But so, you know,
I'm glad that they at least have sense not to put stuff out by the road and let people put a free sign on it and let people take it.
You know, and a lot of times at garage sales, there'll
be a free box.
Yeah, so you know, like they'll be separated so you know don't get them mixed up, and you can just like our boy's first stroller. We got it at at the free pile of garage sale. So, well, now he has a nice stroller, so, and it's enclosed, so.
It's our grocery wagon too.
Yeah, serves a lot of purposes. So anyway,
we tend to collect stuffies. They tend to be free, so a lot of them.
The stuffies should not be thrown away, people. But Pamper Troop, if you
kind of like a stuffy sanctuary.
Yeah. If you have any comments, any ideas, maybe you even have something you're willing to give away, trade, or sell in the way of a microphone, speakers, tubes, antenna, preferably a stealth antenna, but I'll go for a whip antenna as well. And also, to Pamper Troop, what would you suggest we get, the PlayStation or PlayStation 2? Because my wife seems to know about those things more than I do. Last time I played a video game, it was basically Pong or something.
I used to have a Nintendo 64 place. How about that?
So, you know, I don't know anything about this stuff. My wife does. Or at least she knows a lot more than I do.
The PlayStations are probably, the games are probably cheaper, but
not as good.
Not as widely available.
Yeah, because they're older.
Well, the PlayStation 2 is the newer system, and the PlayStation is the first. I think you can interchange some of them.
Oh.
I think.
So, Pamper Troop, we'd like to hear your comments on this. And so this video is almost 17 minutes long. So, I will end it, and I will say, fare thee well. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.